All right. Well, hey, everybody, it's Grim Green from grimgreen.com back here today. Thank you so much for joining me again for, I don't know, random review video. This one has honestly been a long time coming, and I have a feeling it's going to be pretty damn quick. What we're going to be talking about today is the Me 1 from smokingvapor.com. This thing kind of came out of nowhere, and basically everyone I know absolutely loves it, including myself. It's an all-in-one style kit. It's got an internal battery. It's got a little tank on the inside. It uses its own coil heads as well as the Joyetech AIO coil heads. They're basically the same coil head, but it's just an all-around fan-freaking-tastic mouth-to-lung vape. But in order to get to know this device just a little bit better, what we're going to do is go up close. Yeah, as we often do. Quick, short, up and closey time. All right, yeehaw. What we have here is the Me 1 little kit, mouth to lung, just amazingness. There's not going to be a whole hell of a lot to see up close here, as there is nothing really going on. It's a very simple operation. You push one button, and my button is yellow because my battery is dying. When it's fully charged, it's green, and then when it's finally about to die, it turns red, and then it's yellow in between. They come with all sorts of different patterns and colors. This is the one that I happen to get. It looks a little abalone, a little marbly maybe. There's some blue and pinks, and they look overall really cool. I have not yet seen a Me 1 device anywhere that I've looked at and gone, nah, that looks kind of ugly. I think they all look actually really cool. It does come with a drip tip. I'm not a huge fan of this drip tip. I like using my own drip tips, and thankfully it's a standard, 510 drip tip size. So I got this guy here. Don't ask. I don't even remember where it came from, but that's how I've been rocking it. I just like this drip tip, and I think it looks cool on there. And it does have adjustable airflow, and I'm using heavy air quotes there. You can adjust the airflow. So the idea is that you turn it down to these smaller dots, and it's going to be a tighter airflow, and then you put it to the middle dot, and that's going to be the most airflow. Honestly, this adjustable airflow doesn't do much of anything. There's a lot of times where I've been vaping it and the airflow's like way over here. It's not lined up with this arrow, and it feels the exact same as if I put it over here on any of these holes. It just all feels the exact same, which thankfully is amazing. It is a perfect, almost flawless mouth-to-lung airflow. And this little guy right here is spring-loaded because you're going to push this down like you would a child's safety cap, and that's how you're going to get the whole tank and everything out. And depending on how hard you screwed this down initially, it might take a little bit of effort to get out, but it's never a huge deal. I have a paper towel here because when you pull this out, it is going to be soaked in juice. That's your little Me 1 coil head right there. These are Me 1 branded coil heads, but they are basically Joyetech AIO coil heads, so those coil heads are interchangeable. So I'm going to set this down as to not get juice anywhere, and then that is your reservoir, and you're going to fill up your juice to this max line. I've been using a nice 50-50 PG-VG blend. This is Glacier Banana and 18 milligram from the Namber Classics line. They're all 50-50 PG-VG, and they just happen to work really well with these coil heads. It's a little bit thinner of a juice, so it wicks really well into those coil heads. So just keep an eye on that max, and then we're going to fill it up to there. It's a little difficult to see on camera because this plastic over the tank is kind of a smoky dark color, but in real life it is quite easy to see. And then that's it. You take your coil head, chimney combo here. Once it's all screwed together, you screw this back down. Don't go crazy. You don't need to crank it down on there because later when you're taking it off, it'll make it easier. And then that's it, dude. You're done. You're good. Charges via USB. Press the button and you can vape it. So let's get back out to normal view and let's do that right now. Oh, look. Yeah, now see, you can see the juice on the inside. Okay, now let's get back out to normal view and vape it. So yeah, that's the Me 1 up close and personal. And like I said, it's hard to see on video, but in real life, you can clearly see how much juice you have left in this, and you can clearly see how much you need to fill it. It has an internal 1000 milliamp hour or mAh battery, and when you're vaping at this low of a wattage with a 0.6 ohm coil, that 1000 milliamp hour battery lasts a really long time. This is my go-to theme park vape. And I know that's a really specific vape to have, but this is my go-to theme park vape. Whenever I go to Disneyland for the entire day, I take this with me and it lasts me all day long. Car ride up, day there, car ride back. The Me 1 is going strong. I like putting my own drip tips in here. It's a regular 510 drip tip connection, so you can put pretty much any drip tip you want in there. I just use this one because it's super cool, and no, I have no idea where it came from. You don't have to use high nicotine in this. I use 18 milligram because when I do mouth to lung, I like high nicotine. I like that throat hit sensation, and this just delivers in spades. These coil heads are some of the best coil heads I've ever used. It's probably a combination of low wattage, low heat, mouth to lung, makes the coil heads last a little bit longer than if it was in like a sub-ohm tank where you're putting like 100 plus watts through the coil head. Since I've had the Me 1, I got this at ECC, I have used exactly 3 coil heads. I've only gone through 3 coil heads since December. They just seem to last what seems like freaking forever, and the performance is nice and the flavor is spot on. Now, I mean, the Me 1's not going to win any freaking cloud comps, but what it's going to do is it's going to give you a really good mouth-to-lung vape, really nice flavor, and some pretty decent performance. I mean, that was nothing to blow your nose at, right? It's not bad. It's not bad at all, and the size of it is unbelievable. The tank, I love the juice capacity of this. It doesn't say on the website what the exact juice capacity is, but I'm guessing it's around 3.5 to 4 mils. I can vape this, like I said, all day long, and still have juice left over. I took this Me 1 with me on a trip to New York City, and I took some other mods as well in addition to this Me 1, and the Me 1 is the only thing I vaped the whole time. It's certainly enough battery life to get you through the day. It's certainly enough liquid to get you through the day. Your mileage may vary depending on how hard you vape, but I feel like I vape quite a bit, and this was enough battery life and enough juice to get me through a full day. This is really a no-brainer. No vape budget hands needed. It's $39.99 for the kit. If we're gonna play the Aliens game or the FDA game where they come and take everything that I have, is the Me 1 something I would seek out and buy? Absolutely. I mean, without hesitation, this is absolutely something I would buy. I have grown to love, I mean, truly love this little Me 1. It gives me exactly what I need when I need it. You know, I'm normally a dripper. I'm normally clouds bro clouds, but there's a lot of times where I just want a really little cloud of vapor, some good flavor, and a nice strong throat hit. And like I said, I use 18 milligram. You don't have to use 18 milligram. You can use whatever you want. A lot of people use 12. A lot of people use 6 in this. I like to use a 50-50 PG-VG blend in here, but it does work just fine with like a higher VG juice. I rock some Epiclouds in here. I rock some 12 milligram Grim Cult in here, and it works just fine. I don't know, I prefer in a mouth to lung the 50-50. I think the PG carries the flavor a little bit better, but that's just me. That's just personal preference. So let's wrap this up. I mean, honestly, what are you waiting for? Me 1, $40. Buy one. Just buy one. They're so fantastic. They're so great. I can't picture my vape life now without this Me 1 by my side. It goes with me everywhere. If I'm at my desk, it's at my desk. If I go to bed, it's on my nightstand. If I go upstairs, it goes with me. I just like having it around. I love mouth to lung, and I love the Me 1. That's all there is to it. I just think it's fantastic. So yeah, anyway, that's what I got for today. I'm going to post a link down in the description where you can check out the Me 1 if you're interested. Coming very highly recommended. It's thumbs up. It's a multiple banana stickers, probably up to 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. How about 5 banana stickers? That's right. 5 freaking banana stickers. Nothing has got 5 banana stickers so far, except for the Me 1. Anyway, that's what I got. Too much rambling. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And as always, yes, Me 1. Let's keep on vaping.